Hi, welcome back to my channel, Gaza 19 Child. My name is Lataya. So today I just want to talk about miracle because recently I've been having like some studies and I've been talking to even my son. And even when I upload video, I tend to have a lot of people asking me, oh, where is this in the Bible? So for example, I was doing a Bible study and I mentioned about the rapture, and someone said, but rapture is not in the Bible. I said, no, but the dictionary and other things that tell you what it means and interpret rapture to you. So basically, the Lord said that we will be caught up with him in the clouds. So the dead in Christ shall rise, and then we, the saints, will caught up with him on the clouds. So it's like a rapture is like, the way he said, like of a blink of an eye, we will be gone, So, and he explained, and people are saying, oh, if it's not in the Bible, then I don't want to hear it. And people are saying this, just like I said before, like seek physician, and, they're interpreted like what does that mean? So when I said like go and seek therapy and stuff, they're like, oh, therapy is not in the Bible. But then I have to give them illustration that God is always sending help when we are downcast. While he is the help, there's still human that we need to seek assistance to. So like I said to my son, like from ever since you were young, you used to have prophetic dream, and you always tell me things that are coming ahead, and you witness it, just like you having conversation in your class or in uni college. Basically, whatever he discussed with his friend, the Lord will let me know and I will share it with him. And like even the other day, this recent one, I saw his car, like the gear stick wasn't working properly, and like the Lord tell me to instruct him to go and look about it. So I said, sure, you know what, because he's going to this church where everything they have to see it in the Bible, I said, you know what, God, I'm not gonna deliver that one. So I leave it. I didn't say anything to him because recently when I explain like dreams to him, he would just go numb. He doesn't say anything. So I leave it. So the other day he came in and he was like, oh, I'm gonna fix my car. I think something is wrong with the gear stick. Can you imagine the same thing? So I started to talk to him. He said, oh, Mom, I don't want to shout. I said, I'm not shouting, but every time I have a conversation with you, you're like, oh, where is this in the Bible? So it just put me off. So I said the Bible said he's gonna give us dream, vision. Some of us we're gonna be teachers, some of us is prophet, and it's like that, just like they're saying, oh, we don't have prophetess, while we are claiming these things. And then they will be saying, you know what, you don't claim to be a prophet. A prophet don't say things like people that know that they're a prophet. No, you know that the dreams you're getting, you know the warning, you know the voices that you're hearing, because as a prophet you hear voice, or prophetess, you hear voice, the voice that tell you and instruct you what to do, what to eat, where to go, what not to eat. And that's what happens to me. I hear voice telling me things, and it's things to keep me safe, things to make me holy. When I want to do bad, there's voices telling me, don't go there, don't speak to this person, don't do this. It's not like a everyday thing, but sometimes it's an imprint in my heart, like there's this thing I have in my heart. And then sometimes I heard an audible voice, and I said to my son, like, I don't think I'm crazy. So I said to him, when I was in the hospital and I wasn't well, I remember turning on the shower and it was warm, because I'm not gonna turn on no cold water, obviously. So I turn on the hot water, then somehow I pass out. I don't know how, but I pass out in the bathroom. And I found myself, when I woke up, I was sitting. So remember, the last time I know, I was standing, and if I pass out, then obviously I would collapse on the ground. But I found myself sitting down, and where I was, it was cold shower on me. So there's no conscious of me turning on the cold shower on myself and me sitting upwards. Then I hear a voice calling me, and that was when like the doctor was calling me from the outside, because I'm in the bathroom, and I hear a voice, and it was like a faint until it come back. Like when you're on anesthesia and you're coming out of it, it's like that anesthetic, something like that, sorry. So yeah, so I was explaining to my son, like when I was very young, probably 7 or probably above, but I can recall, like, to my knowledge, 7, that me and my brother, and were climbing the tree, and like a tree that Gilbert at the time root out, and a tree stump, and I was on it. And all I remember was that my brothers were on it too. So even though one is like a step brother, I still call him my brother. So he was on the tree, and after that, that's it. I just have no memory of what happened. So my brother said to me, like, while they were standing, they were jerking the tree, and then the thing just from the root. It's on a hill. The thing roll with me, on top of me, and then it scare me and smash me in a wall where the house is. So my brother went and tell his mom that, that's my stepmom, that they think I'm dead. She didn't even blink her eyelid. And, she's like, basically, why are they telling her that? So anyway, they keep trying to wake me up. I could hear a voice after a while, but I don't know how long I was unconscious for. But I hear a voice calling me, and then I got up. And when I got up, I said to them, I'm in so much pain. There were blood just all over my face. My hand was in pain, my foot. So I was just hopping. Then I hop, looking for comfort, looking for some form of love, something. And I hopped towards the veranda where my stepmom was, and I was just bleeding all over, and she was like, oh, I can feel she dragged me, and she's like, you're blooding up my house. So when she was just getting angry, I literally walk away and go to the room and just lie on the bed, because all I want was some comfort and something. So she told my brother, remember, there's phone call, and I was saying this to my son, like, she have phone that she can call the neighbor's phone to call my dad. He work at a station, he's a police officer. So she sent her son to run to the station. It was like miles, like probably, oh God, I can't even tell you how long it was, but it was quite a distance. My brother said he ran to this place, and when he literally ran, he said he felt like something take him over. He wasn't tired, and he was just moving like the speed of lightning, like, you know how you see Flash. He said that's that encounter he had. And when he ran there, he said, oh dad, like Latoya fall down. And my dad was like, yeah, don't worry about it. So he run back and come home. Then when he came back home, so just imagine distance, yeah. And he came back home, and he said it to my stepmom that didn't come. He just said okay, and she said to him, go back again. Remember, she can make a call. I'm in pain in the bed. So literally he went back, same thing happened. He said that thing took him over, and he run like a flash, like something that should take him probably 10 minutes, take him probably 2 minutes. He doesn't know how it happened, but my dad now said to him, you know what, this must be serious for you to run this fast, to come back twice, and to make it this fast. It's impossible. So my father now rushed home with the Jeep, and when he saw me, he began to scream. I think now that me and my stepmom talked, she told me that the way he was sad, he began to cry, and he threw my stepson out because he thought that my stepmom was very wicked and she wanted me to die. So I said to my son, you know what, it's God that hold me up all those, I would say probably for an hour. You understand? Because my dad was saying to her, why you didn't call the ambulance? Why you sent to call me? Am I that, a paramedic? Am I a doctor? Why call me? And why you didn't call me where it could be faster to tell me? She didn't even make no attempt to come and wrap me or to do anything. I was just there. And, I watch me being healed and my brother explaining this to me, and I know it was a miracle. Also my face, there's just a tiny scar. I know I'm using filter so it won't show, so there's a tiny scar I have here just to prove. But if you see my face, my hand is broke, you can't tell, but there's like in my face, they said like my jaw, when you do a scan, it's lean. They can tell that I have an accident, but it did not fix. So God pulled me through all of that. And I said, son, it's a miracle, and it's not in the Bible. God still do miracle. You can't keep saying to everybody when they tell you something, where is it in the Bible, where is it? God still do miracle. He's the same God yesterday, today, and forevermore. If somebody tell you now that they were crossing the river and the river part, you will not believe it, but yet you believe the thing in the Bible. You see, for me, I said to my son that I'm the kind of person, I love to walk in the unknown. That's just me. I like to move location, move to a different city, and trust God and rely on him. Because when you're walking up a step with God, and this is from a movie, it's like when you're walking up a step, you don't know your next step until you reach one step. You see whatever God is going to reveal there. So that's how I live my life. I don't always look back. I look ahead and trust the Lord. Once I'm in his perfect will, I know everything is working together for my good. And I said to him, trust God and have time with him, and not just listen to the word of men, because some of them, they're talking and their word themselves, they're not practicing what they're preaching. So at the end of the day, listen to God for yourself, have a relationship and talk to him. And that's for everyone in general. So anyway, that's just a little story. If you like my content, click